Hello, BookTube. Welcome back to Holy Sunday, and we're moving on with the Sidney Psalms, of course. Mary Sidney and Sir Philip Sidney's translations of the Psalms, and I'm going to be reading you Psalm 9 and Psalm 10. So we'll see how we go with that. So here is Psalm 9. With all my heart, O Lord, I will praise thee. My speeches all thy marvels shall descry. In thee my joys and comforts ever be. Yea, even my songs thy name shall magnify, O Lord most high. Because my foes to fly are now constrained, and they are fallen, nay perished at thy sight. For thou my cause, my right thou hast maintained, setting thyself in throne which shines bright, of judging right. The Gentiles thou rebuked sorely hast, and wicked folks from thee do bend. Their own renown, which seemed to so like to last, thou dost put out, and quite consuming send to endless end. O bragging foe, where is the endless waste of conquered states whereby such fame you got? What? Doth their memory no longer last? Both ruins and ruiners and ruin the plot be quite forgot. But God shall sit in his eternal chair, which he prepared to give his judgment high. Whether the world for justice shall repair, thence he to all the judgment shall apply. Particularly thou, Lord, who has thy oppressed wilt defend, that thy in troubles time may flee. They what know thee to their own trust will bend. For thou, Lord, found them wilt ever be, that seek to thee. O praise Lord, this Zion dwelling good, shall forth his acts, and this act most high. The inquiring doth require just blood, which he forgotteth not, nor letteth die. The afflicted cry, have mercy, mercy, Lord, I did once say. Ponder my pains, which to loaden be, by whose minds on hateful thoughts do stay. Thou, Lord, from the death gates hast lifted me, I call to thee, that I within the post most beautiful of Zion's daughters may send forth thy praise, that I, even I, of heavenly comfort full, may only joy in thy savings ways throughout my days. No sooner said, but lo mine enemies sink down to the pit themselves have wrought, and in the net which they hidden think, their own foot led by their ill thought most surely caught. For the Lord in judgment shows to reign, with godless men be snared by their own snares, which wicked souls be turned to hellish pain, and that forgetful sort which never cares what God prepares. But on the other side, the poor in spite shall not be scraped from other heavenly score, nor meet abiding the patient right, yet perish shall, though his pain be sore, forevermore. Up upon the judge of the Gentiles in thy rights, and let no man have the upper hand of thee. With terrors great, O Lord, do thou them fright, that by sharp proofs the heathen themselves may see but men to be. So that was Psalm 9, and let's go on to Psalm 10. It is a bit longer, but we'll see how we go with it. So let's start. Why shouldest thou so far, O God, our only star, in time most fit for thee, to help be vexed be? For lo, with pride the wicked men shall plagues the poor the most he can. O let proud him be thoroughly caught in craft his own crafty thought. For he himself doth praise, when his lust doth ease, extolling ravenous gain, but doth God's self disdain. Nay, so proud he puffed thought, that God he never sought, but rather much he fancies this, the name of God, a fable is. For while he ways do prove, on them he sets his love, sets his love, the judgments are too high, he can not espy. Therefore he doth defile those that dare themselves to him oppose, and saith in his bragging heart, that has gotten bliss shall never part. Nor he removed be, nor danger ever see, yet from his mouth does spring cursing and cozeing, under his tongue do harboured lie, both mischief and iniquity, for proof of vain in wait he is, in secret by way villages. In such place unknown do slave a hurtless one, with winking eyes are bent against the innocent. Like lurking lion in his den, he waits to spoil the simple men, whom to their loss he still doth get, and once he draweth his willy net. Oh, with a simple look he oft layeth in his hook, and with how humble shows to trap the poor souls he goes. Thus freely saith he says in sprite, God sleeps or hath forgotten quiet. His far off sight is how hookwind is. His leisure wants to mark all this. Then and rise come aboard, O Lord, our only God. Lift up thy heavenly hand, and be by silly stand. Why should the evil so despise the power thy through seeing eyes? And why should he in heart so hard say, Thou hast not mine thy own regard, but naked before thine eyes all wrong and mischief lies? For of him thy hands the balance evenly stands. But who all right poor-minded be, commit their cause themselves to thee, the successor of the successorless, the father of the fatherless. Break thou the wicked arm, whose fury bends to harm. Search them, and wicked he will straightway nothing be. O Lord, we shall thy title sing, ever and ever to be king. Who hasn't healthy folk destroyed, from out thy land to them annoyed? Thou openest the heavenly door to prayers to the poor. Thou hast prepared their minds, then to ear them inclined. O be thou orphans' aid, the poor from ruin be stayed, lest we should even fear the lust of earthly man, a lord of dust. And that is Psalm 10. And yeah, next week we'll move on to Psalm 11 and Psalm 12 of the Sidney Psalms. So yeah, that's your Holy Sunday for the week. And thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I will see you next time.